My name is Laura Archer, and I'm a registered social worker and psychotherapist. My passion for working often with like the parenting and mothering population really comes from going through it myself, but also seeing friends and other people in general, and even like considering our parents' generation, and really like the world is not designed for the ease of parenting. And so the more that both parents are getting involved in the children's lives and both parents want to be active roles in the life, it still comes down to one parent generally having to take on a lot of that responsibility. There are some major phrases that we're going to be telling ourselves as we enter parenting and parenthood and early motherhood. The expectations are not meeting the reality. We're doubting ourselves, and we're doubting, like, especially in the newborn phase, I find, like, maybe I was not meant to be a mom. Like, maybe this wasn't for me. Like, why did I romanticize it so much? Like, this is so hard. How come no one told me about this? Like, how heavy it is. And so those things lead into just like the rabbit hole of deeper feelings that probably haven't been addressed because they're so raw and painful that we are not going to address them on a daily basis. And now you're presented with like a life to take care of. Like all of your heart has just like become into to taking care of them. And combined with the sleep deprivation and the less lack of filters and all these things. And so you're having these really heavy emotions and doubting yourself in all sorts of ways, including your worthiness, or are you even prepared to be a mom? Can you do this? Like all those kind of things. And so those are conversations that we would have, and they can be super emotional, and they can be super like lifting. Like there will be so much that gets lifted from your heaviness from just being able to have a safe person to talk about those things with, and knowing that that is such a common experience. We are supporting the next generation. So if we ourselves can be the best versions of ourselves, because often parents go in saying like, this is what I want to bring to parenting. This is what I want different than my childhood, right? Like we are evolving creatures. So we're evolving those stages. So if we can start bringing this up, like I can't help but think of like, well, our hopefully our kids will have it better. And just that constant like bringing forth so that like I don't know what that looks like, but just really that people can be happier and like really focus on like the family.